Hello guys, welcome to this episode of Office Relations of the World Bankers Career Channel. My name is Manny and today we are discussing signs of sexual harassment in the office. Stay tuned. Welcome back. What is sexual harassment? Well, I have two definitions here, and the first says it's simply defined as unwanted sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical conduct of the sexual nature, when either the conduct is made as a term of condition of an individual's employment, education, living environment, or participation in a university or community. The second definition of sexual harassment has to do particularly with the workplace and the state. With sexual harassment in the workplace, it is a form of discrimination and includes any uninvited comments, conduct, or behavior regarding sex, gender, or sexual orientation. Well, the thing we should note down about sexual harassment in the office is it isn't particularly limited to making inappropriate advances. You get it? It could be verbal, it could be physical, it could be even go as far as whistling. Anything that has any sexual connotation to it might pass off as sexual harassment in the office, and it can be illegal if it goes ahead to affect an employee or co-worker's stance in the office. So, what are the signs of sexual harassment in the office? I have 5 signs listed, and they are: point 1, someone who is sexually harassed doesn't usually feel comfortable to talk about it. Why is this so? Well, with the idea that follows sexual harassment, since you feel very uncomfortable, you don't even want to talk about it to co-workers, colleagues, or even managers. Maybe you have to report it to the HR, but because you feel very insecure, you feel very unhappy, you feel very uncomfortable about it. Yes, that's one sign to know whether you are sexually harassed in the office. So, if you feel this from any action that's happened towards you, you should know that it probably has to do with sexual harassment. The second sign of sexual harassment: you fear repercussions if you speak. Normally, this happens whenever it comes from top management. For example, female workers in the office might fear they might be taken off the employment list, or they might have to deal with extra stuff in the workplace just because they decline sexual advancements or any form of sexual harassment from management, anyone in management, anyone above them, whether it's a supervisor or a colleague who has more links in the office, or knows more people. Well, the thing is, with society, you might never be too sure about the unfairness that might happen in the workplace. So a lot of people who go through sexual harassment choose not to report to other authorities. The third sign of knowing whether you're sexually harassed in the office: you feel you're being punished for your gender. In some societies, there's a lot of misbehavior or discrimination towards the female gender. It also happens to the male gender. So whenever you feel you're being punished for being female, or if you're a guy and you feel you're being punished for being a male, it could be a sign of sexual harassment in the workplace. We move on to the next sign. Sign 4. You experience behavior of a sexual nature that makes you uncomfortable. Well, talking about comfort again, you do not only feel uncomfortable reporting or complaining about sexual behaviors, but you also feel uncomfortable about the sexual behaviors from others, whether from a colleague or a supervisor or a manager towards you. You feel very uncomfortable whenever these sexual behaviors are directed at you. So sexual behaviors could come in the form of pictures, funny jokes that come in a sexual nature. It could also be plain staring, or anything that comes in a sexual form or in a sexual nature. We move on to point 5. you're unable to make it stop. Why? Why is this so? Well, with sexual harassment, offenders don't stop until they know that their job is at stake or any possibility that might go against them. Because they've already started this, sometimes they see that you're uncomfortable, but they still continue with it. The best approach is to start your complaint to HR or to other supervising managers so that this behavior from the offender can stop. So if it happens and you feel that it's really hard for you to make it stop, it's about time you report to the authorities. So these are my 5 signs of sexual harassment in the office. If you feel you're being sexually harassed in your office and you can relate to all these 5 points, trust me, the best thing to do is to send a complaint. If the complaint doesn't fall through, you have to try and get it to a higher level, else it can affect you in your workplace, and we wouldn't want that. So once again, my name is Manny, and I'm glad you joined me on this topic of the World Bankers Career Channel. This episode is office relations, just in case you want to tune in once again. So I know you are going to tune in once again, so all I need you to do is like, share and subscribe. You can also comment down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys. Bye.